I have a bit of a hypothetical for you. Okay. And we kind of, funnily enough, touched on it before on accident. Okay. Um, so now we get to think about this a little bit
Tell me
deeper.
this is about racehorses.
If you could anthropomorphize anything into anime women or and just anime characters in general, it could be a sport, it could be an event, it could be whatever you want. Like it just has to have like enough characters to fill a roster. What are you anthropomorphizing?
Enough? Huh. Okay, I'm gonna need a minute here. Do you have
Sure.
an answer?
I think so. So I feel like I would, and I feel like because I know that. So I guess to give some context, they've done it with like battleships. So like there's an anthropomorphized battleship anime girl thing. Okay, they've done it with I want to say they've done it with certain planes as well and like tanks. I think there's tanks that are anthropomorphized. That's kind of the thing that's kind of
It
hard.
just works well, huh?
It just really works well with like vehicles. And that's the thing is like it's hard to kind of figure out, but I feel like birds do really well. Like some sort of like, but I don't know, like think about like hawks. Like, you know how they have like, what is that? Or no, falcons is what I think. Falconeering. Mm-hmm. They could do like a falconeering type of thing. But I don't know how that would work with like, because they have harpies, which are kind of like bird girls. But
and you want to race them or battle them?
That's the thing is like, I don't know what you would do. You could like battle. I don't know if you could race. I guess it doesn't have to be if you were to do like a sport. I guess let me change this up a little bit. What sport would you want to see anthropomorphized into anime girls? I feel like basketball.
I'm
is
going
the
with the
best
first question.
Okay.
I think I want to say it again.
Anthropomorphize. Do you want to make them into anime girls?
Yeah, I want to make fruit into anime girls.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Like little yellow banana bitch.
Hell yeah.
Like a big fat watermelon green girl.
Yeah.
And then you get like into the weird ones. You get into like the durian fruits, and she's all stinky.
Zucchini. Oh, zucchini is a fruit or a vegetable. You can do fruits and vegetables.
Let's say fruits and veggies.
Okay, okay.
And then ultimately, whatever sport we land on, it's the fruits versus the vegetables.
Oh, 1,000,000%. At that point, it could just be like straight up war. You can do anything. That's the beauty of anime. Is you could do like they're like sword fighting and shit. Like you fucking
dude. It's like a graphic like World War
One
vegetable characters.
The bayonets are like just kitchen knives and shit. Like
I'm trying to think of some names, and the only one I can come up with is Potaler.
I'm gonna change Taylor's name in my phone to Potaler. Potaler. That sounds like a Pokemon, honestly. That could totally be a Pokemon. Because if you think about like, I'm trying to think about like other things like I would love to see like what's the process of anthropomorphizing anything? Like you think of like cons, like conventions, like how would you anthropomorphize that? Because like let me put, I guess, give some other context. They've anthropomorphized. There's a artist called Merriweather who anthropomorphized browsers. So you have like Internet Explorer, and Google Chrome and Mozilla Firefox. Yeah. And they did it with the consoles too. So you have like Xbox and PlayStation and Switch and stuff like that. So that type of stuff, right? I always think of the panel of Switch. She has ponytails and she can like uncouple them, and it represents the Joy-Cons, right? So you know that sort of thing. I'm like, what else is? Because I feel like now it's almost like a Rule 34, but it's a different rule where it's like if it's been thought of, it's been turned into an anime girl now, right? What are we missing? What's not been turned into an anime girl?
Man, there's just so many options. Drugs.
Oh yeah, drugs would be really good. Think about like drugs as like what are they doing? What are drugs? What kind of sport is drug playing?
Oh,
yeah.
I think that would be. Well, racing would be unfair. Cocaine and meth would win.
Cocaine and meth would absolutely win. Well, steroids would win. Would you consider steroids as like?
Well, steroids make you strong. They don't make you fast.
People use steroids to increase their muscular.
You get more power, so you go faster.
More power, yeah.
Plus,
they're up in their power stats.
And in this battle that we're creating, you're going against it's steroids versus like marijuana.
Well, like marijuana could like fill a room. Think about like hot boxing, you know. And then all of a sudden you're dampening the effects. Now you're just like a normal dude if you're like on meth. You know, like uppers and downers.
I didn't think about their powers.
Heroin is like, what is heroin doing?
Dude, it's like a knockout.
I feel like we're working on a graphic novel at this point.
We really need to not release this episode. We've had too many good ideas.
Oh
fucking
man.
fast food restaurants
Oh.
as little anime girls battling.
McDonald's.
Versus
Wendy's is easy though. Wendy's is
Easy,
easy.
easy. Now I want Burger King. She's a
Burger
little bad
King.
bitch.
Yeah. Little princess, little brat. Little brat.
And then Chipotle shows up all scrappy.
Yeah. Chipotle's got like options for weapons for sure.
Oh yeah.
Like, what weapon do you want, bitch?
And then a panda bear shows up to represent Panda Express.
Hell yeah.
Which seems like fitting for an anime. So.
Honestly. No, they're
Honestly.
hey, it's like Jujutsu Kaisen. They have just
Yeah,
a
he's like a
random
big
panda
talking
bear.
panda bear
Yeah,
guy.
he's just a bear.
I've seen.
I don't know
scenes.
his lore. I haven't read that much Jujutsu Kaisen. I've only seen season 1 of the anime, but he's a bear.
He yells a lot from what I've seen, but that's all anime characters.
That's
so.
There's a lot of emotion in anime. That's kind of what I like. Is a lot of emotion, a lot of stuff happening.
And that's suppress all these emotions.
Yeah.
Enjoy the anime.
Exactly, because there's a lot. Like, it's so funny. There's so much. Like, there's so many paths that you can take with anime. One of my favorite like animes that I recently watched is about them going into dungeons to find ingredients to cook with. And so they're like killing monsters and then like using their meat and like other ingredients that they find. And the way they have to go about getting the ingredients is like through like they have to go through certain methods. Like they find mandrake, but mandrake, when you pull it out, it screams so loudly that it like, deafens and like blinds you and can kill you. So they have to find like a very special way to take care of the mandrake, and so like those sorts of things. Like, but it's like, oh, but it's really good as long as you do these sorts of So it's just very odd, but it's cool because it's like a really weird concept now turned into a complete, full, fleshed out story. And it's really good. It's really good. So,
dude, I want chicken wing restaurants to be anime girled and battle.
I feel like. I feel like more companies need to embrace. I'm thinking of chicken.
More companies do need to embrace.
But I think more companies need to embrace like anime culture and like, like the Dodgers had a Hollow Live night where they had the VTubers on there, which are basically just like anime girls. So it's just like a whole full English anime. You can do it. You can do it.
All right, well, let's go ahead and wrap this up so I can start working on my anime.
I have been dialed in to this drama.
Communication is